Hi, welcome back to Carla Astrology. I'm Carla. I wanted to share some things with you that I have learned about shadow work, and not about like preaching to the choir. Like everybody that has had to do shadow work, at any time in their life, but more about things I learned about myself. And if anything in my journey can help you, then I am doing something really good. And I'm using my platform in a way to share those experiences so that maybe I can help somebody else. Even if it's one person, then this video is a great thing. um, like when you are scrolling through YouTube, and especially to the channels that you subscribe to, and you might come across a video that um you think that, say this person is ranting or something, and you see it and you think, oh my gosh, I do those things. Oh my gosh, I do that too. I wonder if this person is talking about me. And then I step back and I say, if the person knows me, it's a possibility, but I also know that that person would reach out to me, because my friends, I have an open line of communication, and I make that so that if somebody has an issue, or even if it's not an issue, they just need to talk to somebody, I leave those lines of communication open for that, because I just think that it's very important. So I would know if that person was talking about me, because chances are they would have told me. And if not, I know that I have that option to go and call them, or say, was that about me? Is there something I would love to be able to talk about this. So okay, so take all that out of the equation and say I don't know this person personally. I would think, well, no, it can't really be about me, because I do those things, but not for the reasons that they might think. And so that takes the judgment. I'm not assuming. That takes it out of it. And then I start listening, and I start listening to what they have to say. And I'm like, oh, I can see that point. I definitely see that point. And if I think, say maybe the energy is off, I think, okay, so I would like to say something about this. So maybe I'll comment, you know. Um, and on YouTube, there's always the like or the dislike, or you can unsubscribe or whatever. But what I think is that if it's somebody that you think might have a valid point, or it's something that you feel is important enough that you want to share your view, I would think first, what kind of energy am I putting myself in? And so I personally don't believe in matching energy unless it's good, if it makes me feel good. And I guess that could be bad, but I am attracted to good energy. But if it's something that that's bad, I think, okay, so I don't want to match that energy. Um so I'm not going to comment with the same energy. I'm going to comment with a because I listened, and because I can understand where they come from, and I will present a different view, and I will do it respectfully. Because what happens when we match energy, it doesn't just stay in the place that it is. Here's the energy. If you're matching it, what does that do? It doubles the energy. And then, so then you have, whereas if you don't match it and you leave it alone, energy will dissipate, or it'll be attracted to, you know what I mean? It's always going to want to feed and get bigger. I am not a professional therapist, or psychologist, or even a metaphysicist, a science of any. I'm not licensed to give you advice. But this is just things that I've learned, and I was you know, that happened. I seen a video, and I've actually seen a lot of videos over time. And through my progression, I have learned that it just doesn't bother me like it used to. And I was thinking, why? Why? It's so much easier for me to comment. You know, you do have those people that um do come on just to maybe ruffle some feathers or whatever, and they're trying to make a point. Um I feel like if that's the case, then you know what? If that person, if you're naming a person, or if you are definitely, you know, have something to say about somebody, then leave those lines of communication open, um, so that they can, you know, like if you're naming somebody specifically, let them defend themselves. But again, I mean, now I'm at a point where I honestly, I definitely don't go looking for it, because for the reasons I just mentioned, I don't want to match energy. I can listen to what somebody else says without assuming it's about me. Mainly because I'm the only one that knows why I do the things that I do. Nobody else does. And if they're a true friend, then I already know that those lines of communication are open and I can talk to them about it. And if I don't know them, I can be respectful of their views and just maybe offer mine, but in a respectful manner, because again, I don't want to match energy. So I think that, and I hope I'm not like preaching. This is just, I learned this. I was like, why doesn't this bother me? Well, one, I know it's not about me. Two, and even if it was directed at me, I know that that person didn't know me well enough to know that they were wrong. You know, and this is not about any specific video, because I have watched many videos over the years where I found myself like, and as of late in this community, I found myself maybe going to other people's channels and watching it and thinking, how dare they? And now I'm just like, well, you know, I could probably go and watch it now and be like, meh, again, these people just don't know me, if I even was entertaining that it was about me. But I don't go looking and think, oh my gosh, that's about me. I don't do that anymore. So I hope that it helps anyone else that might be dealing with you know, something similar, because shadow work is not an easy road. And I think that we see things and we think, oh, I know I've done my shadow work, but yet here I am still, you know, responding and matching energy. And then I think, okay, I still have some shadow work to do, because nobody is responsible for my triggers, and everybody has an opinion. So, and I think that it's harder to listen than it is to just spew your opinion. Anybody can say how they feel about something. That's the easy part. The hard part is listening. And that's where the shadow work comes in. So, for me, shadow work is being able to listen to someone else without judgment, without assuming. And when I stopped doing that, I realized, it's a lot easier to listen to someone else's opinion, even if it doesn't match mine. So I guess I probably should have said that in the beginning, because I rambled a lot. But so if you stuck with me till the end of this, then hopefully I shared something that might help you too. So, I mean, I love you guys, and life can be hard. And I think that when we are able to share our journeys, it helps other people maybe on theirs, because it helps when I hear about yours. It definitely does. You know, I have learned so much from this community. I cannot begin to tell you how much I have learned from this community. And hopefully you can go back over my video, the progression, and maybe see it for yourself, because I know I have. And I think I still am going to keep learning. So thank you. I love you guys. And I will see you in the next video.